Profanity Nation.
Yeah, it's the new era of man for some old school fans with a new school brand. We got money on the mic with the plan in hand. And Stat Pat to his left, they go hand in hand. And to the right, we got Simpster, he putting it down. It's the Profanity Nation, we running the town, yeah.
It's the Profanity Nation.
Profanity Nation.
All right, Jeff.
Hey, what up? Hey, Simpson ain't here. Lakers lost. We gonna talk about it. We ain't being nice tonight, you know. Hey, I'm just letting y'all know. It's a different type of show. Y'all better watch this. But look, I want to bring in my people. I got my man Stat Pat over here. Stat Pat, you ready to talk about?
We in this bitch tonight,
all right, cool.
baby. You know what's up.
Hey, we got a special guest, man, media journalist. He covers the Lakers, the Sparks, the Dodgers, if I'm not correct. We got Michael, the PG. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm happy to talk about these Lakers, man, because I'm so disappointed. So I'm ready to get after
Disappointed?
It's very disappointed.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this going. So Lakers are really pretty much officially have lost the Western Conference Finals. Okay?
Yeah, we're pretty much.
It's not over till it's over, but I know
over.
there's a game tomorrow, but
probability.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to even really watch it, right? But
you gotta watch it, man.
No, there's no reason to watch it. Like, what are we doing?
We're fans. We got support.
Hey,
so you like wake me up when you make it a series?
Listen, it's not like blue balls. You know what I mean? It's not like you holler at a girl. You know, she said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you my number," and it's the wrong number. Then you like, "Oh, you know what I mean? You ain't
you played me."
Yeah, that we gonna get played. It don't matter. It's over. There's no way. They asked LeBron about making history. Dog, you ain't making no history.
Why are we playing games right here?
Yeah.
First of all,
what are we doing?
You're not the same dude that I expect. If we talk about making history, like I would look at those old tapes of like 10 years ago when LeBron was stupid. Like we forget what that dude used to look like when he was in his prime.
Yep.
And when you look at those, it's like, okay, that dude here now destroys this league. Destroys it. Dude, he's the fastest thing you see. He's the strongest thing you see. He's dunking, he's jumping, playing all that shit.
People were saying Olay getting out the way every time we go out to run.
Because there's knees in your chest. You know what I'm saying? It's like if he's gonna run through you and he ain't gonna take no bruises, like it hurts you more than it hurt him.
Can I just say that, this series is proving that Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing LeBron James, who a lot of people say the greatest 38-year-old we ever seen in the NBA. He's actually aging because of all of the games,
Well, he better than Jordan at 38. He better than Kareem at 38.
What about Vince?
Vince who?
Carter?
Hey, you done his Haslam? I'm just trying to say.
LeBron is the greatest 38-year-old ever.
Bro, that's not even up for debate.
But being the greatest 38-year-old don't mean that you're better than a 27, 28 years old. And it's proven this series,
Man, listen, here's the thing, though. But see, what frustrates me really about LeBron is, okay, I could rock with him not having the physical ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. Like, every time I argue with LeBron sexuals, they tell me he's the best player on the team and all that particular stuff. And then when I argue them down, then they say, well, he's old. Okay, cool. Well, how come he makes these rookie mistakes, right? Mm-hmm. Like, why is he not making the right play in sense of, or not really? You've seen every offense or every defense. Mm-hmm. You know where they're going to cut. Why are you getting your ball ripped off? I mean,
can I just say this? This is what disappoints me because it's LeBron James. He's one of the greatest players of all time.
No.
He's one of the greatest, not the greatest.
Man.
He's one of the greatest of all time.
He is one of the greatest players of all time.
He's
that should be up for debate.
He's one of the smartest basketball players, too. LeBron James, you are 1 for 20 shooting threes in the fourth quarter. Stop shooting threes. Like, it's that simple. You're bailing out the defense. He was 3 for 9 in yesterday's game. Go to the rim. And this is why I tell people why I have Jordan and Kobe above him is because they were like truly 3-level players. Like they can shoot the three.
Right.
They can play mid-post and post you up and dominate you. As they got older, that's what they did. And they were able to get to the basket when they were really young. very explosive. LeBron James, I don't think ever developed that in between to be dominant at it. Like, we look at Jimmy Butler, what he's doing for Miami. Jimmy Butler isn't great at attacking the rim. Jimmy Butler isn't the greatest three-point shooter, but he's probably the best mid-post player right now in the NBA. And in today's game, nobody can guard it. So when you have a guy that you call your GOAT or say he's the greatest of all time, how come he hasn't been able to master this as his age has come up, as he's gotten older? He's still playing like he's 28, which he can't do because his body just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I hate, like, and I'm just going to talk about, like, in general, what I really hate about people that shoot threes. Have you guys ever noticed there's always an opposing team got two players in the paint? Because we all at the 3-point line.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody even crashed the backboard anymore. Like, Robin, used to, you about to shoot a three? Well, let me go run and try to get a rebound just in case you miss it.
Yeah.
Nobody does that. Mm-hmm. And that's what they need to start doing. Darvin Ham needs to say, yo, this dude ain't going to make it. Let's go ahead and start crashing the rebound.
But if Vanderbilt is not in the game, everybody's boxing out AD, so that's who you want to keep on. It should be LeBron that's getting after it, but he's shooting the threes, so it makes it tougher.
Man, look, it just doesn't make any sense, man. Like, now, look, let's get into, Rob Parker was on the Breakfast Club, right? And I love what he said. I think, Michael, you didn't really like it. He called him the fofo, right? Yeah. And the finals failure of all time, and because he literally is 4-7,
4-6.
Okay,
he probably not gonna make it.
Are we about to add? Well, yeah, 4-6.
4-6.
He's 4-6. No, he's been in 11. No,
10 finals.
10 finals.
He's only been 10 finals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So he might as well just lose it right here, so that way we don't go into it. That's basically what his point is. What do you think about that stat? And I'll get to you, Michael.
Look, obviously, because now we have, like, the criteria is now, like, finals record, like, win percentage. Before, we were talking about, it was just ring count. And just because Jordan got more than, like, Magic and Bird, he was the GOAT, based on that criteria. It wasn't anything about he was better than any other player skill-wise and shit like that. All it was Magic got 5, and if he gets 6, he's the GOAT. And there's no why we said we didn't see anybody else that is better to beat that. So it was easy to maintain that person or that GOAT of all time because there's nobody really challenging it. And the fact that he did it organically also adds to the mystique. So it's not like he had to manufacture a super team to get these championships. He's like, well, I'm going to take the grind, and based upon the grind, I'm going to be so battle-tested that it's nothing you can throw at me for me not to overcome. And so that is what the will of Jordan over everybody over the league. LeBron don't have that, period. And back to your point, LeBron James should be ashamed of himself. If he look back at himself, Kobe is looking at him like, dude, swear to God, if you give me your talent, if you give me your body,
physical ability.
He was talking to Shaq like that. Like, if I had your body, I will be the great. Kobe's like, if I had Shaq's body, I would be the greatest player of all time. Not even worry about it. Easily, by far. It wouldn't even be. I would be like just a dinosaur. I mean, not a dinosaur. We're like, I'm talking about like a predator on all this prey. You know what I'm saying? That's how he would just look at the league because he's stronger, he's quicker, he got more skill. But yeah, it's just weird when you see that, like, LeBron doesn't have the post game a person like 6'9" and 245 pounds should have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The automatic post move, automatic, like the pet moves, like automatic, like that's
like James Worthy used to do it.
Oh my God,
back
Tim
in the
Duncan, look at himself. Okay, if I ain't got shit else, I got the bank shot. And the 17-foot off the square bank shot boom. That's always going in. You know what I'm saying?
Finding a way to make the game easier for yourself, and I think he hasn't done that. But to go to what Rob said, whether he made it or not, I don't think that it should matter. Like, the losses to me don't matter. Did you win? Did you win the championship? When we look back on your career, we look at Jordan. What did he play? 18 years. We saw that he had 6 championships. You know what I mean? So what's that? A title every 3 years, if you like were to do the math like that.
Yeah.
Or Kobe, 20 years, he won 5. So that means every 4 years is like winning a championship. That's the only thing that matters. I think that the criteria of did you make the finals didn't become a thing until LeBron, because his fans realized, damn, he's not winning these championships, but he's making it. How can we count this against him if we're going to pit him up against Michael Jordan, these guys who have 5 rings or more? How could we even compare him to these guys if he's losing? Because at one point, what was he like 2 and 3
like 2 and 6.
You know, so you wasn't sure if he was going to add any more. So I just think that's a whole load of crap. The fact they throw that in, he made more finals, because when Magic was 5 and 4, made it to 9 finals in 11 years, Pat, like you said before, nobody was like, yeah, I know Jordan got 6. Magic played in 9. That makes him the greatest player of all time. No, it was just about winning. If you play basketball, you go to a park, and all 3 of us go there, and we feel that we're the best players at the park, and we on different teams, we're going to most likely win the most games at that day at the park, because we're the best player. We're going to be able to will our teams to victories by balling out, making guys better. So losing and not getting enough championships compared to another guy, to me, proves that you aren't that guy. And I don't compare Bill Russell because I just think that, to me, basketball after 1979 is real basketball. 3-point line, the game developed, the players developed, was way more players in the league. So that's what I look at when it comes to the great, and that's why Michael Jordan, to me, is still the greatest of all time.
All right, so look, Pat, you're in education, man, right? So let me just ask
Put you on the spot.
Yeah. So Pat's in education. I ain't saying nothing else other than that. Well, let me ask you a question though.
Yep.
If a kid got an assignment, right? Took a test, right? You gave him 6 tests, and he passed all 6 of them. You know, he got A's in all 6. That's A, right?
Yep.
Right. Now, if you give that same kid, let's say 10 tests, right? And then he passed 4 of them. What grade is that?
That's 40%.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Right. Okay, cool. Now you give another kid, 9. You got 9 tests. He passed 5. What do you got?
That's going to be a little bit over 50%.
Yeah, so it's probably a D, right?
But we're talking about,
probably a D.
Okay. So if I'll let you finish.
No, I'm just saying.
No, because you gave me grayscales, and I don't think
well, because see,
it could go over to the grayscale, because if we're talking about like this is a 50-50 chance, I can either win it, I can lose it. We're talking about probability.
Yeah.
So so I could win or I could lose. But if you saying that like I had a chance to, out of the 10 chances, I didn't get good grades on 10 of them.
No.
Like,
hold on.
It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be like.
So
I win there, but I lost 2.
Do you guys agree with Rob? Or a lot of people out there who say that it's better to lose in the Western Conference Finals than in the finals? Because I just believe that it's not good to lose, period.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. Right.
Okay.
Literally, I'm gonna tell you, and I was just telling Pat this last week.
Mm-hmm.
How crazy this is. I was telling Pat last week, I'm going June 11th. I'm going to 10 days on the East Coast trip.
Okay.
Right. And I looked at the calendar. I said, from June 1st to June 18th, the NBA Finals are going to be going on.
Yep.
So last week, I was like, wait a minute. And my first stop, I'm landing in Boston.
Wow.
On June 12th.
Won't be a finals playing
Right.
there.
But look, I'm landing in Boston. So for me, I was like, yo, Father's Day gonna come. That could be potentially Game 7.
Man,
I may be able to slide in and watch the Lakers. You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
like I literally subconsciously kind of was playing this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Even hoping for it.
So
that would have been one of the greatest finals ever, too.
It would have been.
Yeah.
It would have been. So I don't want to go through that.
Boston, Lakers, Celtics.
I 100% would not have wanted to go through that.
Never would have felt that.
I 100% would not have wanted to go through that. Because of the feeling of the implications behind that. But what I love right now, this is what I love right now.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna have to go through that because Boston losing too.
Yeah, we good.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes it a little easier.
That softens the blow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all know. On the real, I'm gonna be for real. Them get their ass blown out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Is really soft footing to blow.
No,
because last year, I don't know about y'all Laker fans, but I'm gonna tell you right now,
the Warriors,
it was felt dirty to go for the Golden State Warriors.
No, hey.
But I had to.
Right.
Ain't no way in the world I was going.
That's why I was hoping. I hope Philly can knock out Boston because I don't want any chance of. Cause I knew Denver was gonna be tough. Because I knew the Denver series. People were talking Jokic, AD. I knew it wasn't going to come down to that because I pretty much looked at that as a wash. I was like, they're going to do stuff to cancel each other out. It's going to come down to the wing play. And clearly Denver's wings are outplaying the Lakers by far. Jamal Murray is probably the best player of the series with the way that he's playing, the way he's finishing games. Brett Brown is playing hell of a basketball. KCP is like, damn it, Lakers, this is for you for letting me go. So I knew that there was a chance that the Lakers could lose because I was like, it can happen. You know, I didn't expect it because I thought LeBron was going to be the best wing of the series.
Wait. You play into the hype for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's a GOAT. Let's see what he does.
It wasn't. I just felt like he's going to be the best wing of the series. It's no way he's going to allow Jamal Murray to be a better wing player than him, but that's exactly what happened. So I knew that there was a chance that the Lakers wouldn't win. My thought coming in to a Boston-Miami series, Boston in 5 or 6 is going to be easy. They're going to smack them up. So I thought, damn, I could possibly see a Nuggets Celtics finals, and the Celtics could get 18, and I would not hear the end of it from all these Celtic fans.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of like, I'm about to just enjoy some finals basketball because like I really don't care who
don't
wins.
matter.
Yeah, so it
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun just as a basketball fan. I'm gonna be pissed the Lakers aren't there, but it's gonna be fun just to watch hoop without any worry in the world.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm the first one to say that we ain't gonna make it, but look. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
What can the Lakers do to win 4 straight? Michael.
What the Lakers can do, first of all, play defense. I think they have to play defense on the wings. Like I said, the wings are why we're losing the game. Yesterday's game, Jokic only had like 24, 7, and 8, which is not. But you gave up 37 to Jamal Murray, who clearly set the tone early. He had like 28 going into half or somewhere.
No,
close.
he had 30 going into half, but we were only down by 2.
Yeah.
So we're like,
but he
cool.
set the tone, and then because of that, it opened up even more shots for Brett Brown, for KCP, for Michael Porter Jr., and those guys made shots. I didn't know coming in that these guys will make Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroeder, D'Lo, who is killing us. Darwin Ham, you have to figure out how you can talk to him, say we need you off the bench because you're not just working right now. Maybe you can be a fire starter coming in off the bench, playing against their reserves. You don't got to play as much defense because you're not going up against Murray. But for the Lakers to win, it's going to be defense on the wing, and it's going to come down to LeBron James has to be LeBron James. And
what does that mean?
That means being like 30 to 35 points a game, 7 to 8 assists, 7 to 8 rebounds, being the best wing player by far in the series because that's the only reason why the Nuggets are winning. Murray, through 3 games, has been by far the best wing player of the series, and that's what's winning it.
Set.
So yeah, LeBron James has to, be that guy getting 30 points a game, right? He has to be. We got to dust off the old cleats. I mean, to say a football.
Put on his Mikes.
Put on, what I'm saying? Put on the old ones and get out there and just.
You want to wear the LeBrons? Playing
those Jordans.
2016s.
I wouldn't play. Hey, yeah, whatever. Play whatever you got to get in there to get your minds right, so you can go ahead and do what you have to do. But to me, it's AD. I think AD has to take this moment now.
He had 28 and 18. Like I don't know what
I just think that it just didn't feel like okay, so we talk about game 3. Did you feel that the intensity was there off the offset? That's what I'm talking about. Like we're talking about
against Jokic, yes, but against Murray,
we're talking about the whole team. Like, did it feel like we understand the ramifications if we lose game 3?
They had no sense of urgency.
It was no sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, if they literally, when it came out there, and I'm talking about, like, I'm talking about activity. I'm talking about, he had those numbers.
Yeah.
He had the 18 rebounds. But I didn't see, like, I'm contesting everything. Like, I'm taking everything out. Like, it's no fly zone. I'm getting all the rebounds. I'm snatching everything. If he comes with that tone, then yes, I see us at least winning game 4, game 5. We were in game 1 and game 2.
No, he should have won.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't we win game 5?
Every game, yeah.
Why can't we win game 5? So we're in game 4. Hey, you play with house money now.
Yeah.
If you win game 5, damn, now you in the game.
All the pressure starts to
Now you got the shift, and now you can play now freely and win this game 6 and then force it to game 7. But you got to win game 4.
Yeah.
To then like let's throw all caution to the wind and try to win game 5.
All right, so what's your starting lineup?
Well, Hashimura got it. We got to throw all shit we got to throw all of it. So Hashimura got to start for me. So I'm saying, like, I do it. D'Lo. Okay, I don't know what politics they're doing. I don't know whose ego they're trying to massage because they don't want him not to feel like messed up because he's no. If I had to pick it, you got to be Schroeder, you got to be Reeves, you got to be LeBron, you got to be Hachimura, and then it has to be AD.
All right,
I'm gonna go Schroeder, Reeves, LeBron, AD, and then I like Vanderbilt. I just think that
cool.
D'Lo starts because he's struggling. He's in his head that he starts off very slow, and then he's not making shots. That's my third thing. Other than defense, other than LeBron being special, I think it'll be 3-point shooting. I think we're losing each game by at least 5 to 7 threes a game. That's all. That's 15 to 21 points that they have the advantage.
I don't care about Jokic's points. I don't care about Jokic's rebounds. I care about his assists.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to put the best lineup that's going to be able to get in those lanes to prevent Jokic to do assists. If Jokic gets 50 and nobody else he's not able to get assists, we win all day.
Yeah, Suns beat him when he did that.
That's the biggest thing for me. So yeah, I agree with you. Russell, I wouldn't play Russell. Everybody else have to foul out in order for you to put Russell at there. I don't, because he is a liability on defense.
Yep.
And on offense, if he ain't got it, he ain't got it. We don't have time for him to shoot himself in.
You know
right?
It's bad defensively when
Yeah.
Brett Brown comes out and says, "Yeah, we're all attacking D'Lo." It's Brett Brown.
And
that
he's
we're
saying
talking
this.
about. Yeah, he's saying
He's talking
this.
bad greasy.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's
what
crazy.
are you saying?
If Brett Brown, man.
And I'm like, you were talking about, like, I don't know if you guys been like D'Lo been saying a lot of stuff since he been left Minnesota, how like he felt that they've been holding him back.
There's a reason why.
They feel a
Man.
little salty about it because they're like, wait a minute. So you said we held you back, but this is what you do?
3 points in a big game?
This is what you do? Yeah, okay.
I'm going to tell y'all how.
Okay, it was us.
I'm going to tell y'all how ruthless I am. I don't even want Austin Reeves to make a 3 and go like this. He needs to stop that. He needs to stop that.
He got ice in his vein.
No, stop that. We need to find another move. You know what I mean? D'Lo, you so bad that I don't even want nobody else to say they got ice in their veins. Because you know what I mean? That's how bad D'Lo is right now.
Looking at the games, I'm like, because of course Mike Malone, is out coaching Durham. It's expected. He's a veteran coach versus a first time head coach.
Yeah.
But other than, like, what can the Lakers really do differently other than make shots and be there, putting more hands and faces when it comes to their jump shots to win games, because it's just been that close to other guys are making shots to where our guys, like I said, LeBron is shooting terribly from 3. D'Lo is shooting terribly from 3. Austin is probably, him and Rui are probably the only 2 guys making 3s. Schroeder is shooting terribly. It's just coming down to their wings making more outside shots than us. We did a great job, I feel, yesterday against Jokic. Like, he didn't have this game where you were like, oh my gosh, he dominated. It's just 37 from Murray, 17 each from Brett Brown, KCP. Porter put in 10 points. It's like, that shouldn't happen.
Right.
Yeah, Jokic's points don't scare me though. I'm big on at Stat Bay, I'm big on affecting the game.
Yep.
right? And so if Jokic gets 40, that doesn't bother me. It only is when he gets the triple double.
It's how he gets it.
When it's the passing out to the outlet. That's the most dangerous thing about Jokic's game to me, right? It's like, so if we could get him to under 10 assists, then I don't care. I would let Jokic. I would let him score everything.
So what do you do? Do you just put AD on him and say, AD, if we want to win 4 straight games, it's just your job to guard him. We ain't helping. It's just y'all two.
We're not helping. And getting in the passing lanes. Because if he goes in there and doesn't get anybody else involved, he can score 50 and we get 100.
And I hate the Lakers haven't even tried it. Like, hey, we just gonna throw AD.
Yeah, like
Rui.
He's not that player that really.
Well, what's his name on the bench? Simeon. They haven't threw him in there. Just
They haven't did
bigs.
William Gabriel.
Yeah.
They haven't tried.
Gabriel, there we go, Gabriel.
They haven't tried Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
They ain't tried any big
Mo
man.
Bamba's gonna be back tomorrow.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I hope he was going to win Game 3 so that he could be effective
Give us
later in the
something.
series.
I'm just saying.
But now he comes back.
But like I said, if we get in the pass lane, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
it's not. I don't see a problem with that.
I agree with you. If he
know what I mean?
scored 50 points, hey. But if you
Because that
stopping
means
these
Murray
other guys,
listen, that means Murray not getting hot. That means Michael Carter Jr.
But our
ain't
guards are
getting
getting cooked.
You know what I mean?
Our guards are getting cooked.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No. See, but the thing is, it's like, so I understand if we had a counter to just Jokic. Well, but you're talking about like, okay, now let's give it to Jamal Murray. But Jamal Murray is cooking all the guards. So it doesn't matter what you're saying. There's no defense to stop him because he's cooking everybody we throw to him. It doesn't matter.
But
We put
this
Reeves,
is how you stop Murray,
Vanderbilt, friggin' Schroeder, D'Lo, anybody
LeBron.
we throw out there,
Hey.
he's cooking them, and he get any shot he wants
yep.
in the lane. So that's where we're at.
This is how you stop Murray. You force Murray to play defense. Well, whoever Murray is guarding, go straight to him.
We don't have that guy. I
Go
don't think we
straight
had a
to
guy.
him.
No.
We got to figure that out.
That's why people are saying, Kyrie, we got to go get Kyrie now.
No, but look, we have to force him to play defense. Wherever Murray is, we gotta go. We can find him. We gotta go at him. Have him be swiping and all that stuff. We make him work a little. We gotta make him work.
Yeah, but see,
we can't stop that shot. We already understand that.
That's an issue with this Laker team. People got caught up because LeBron made the tough drive in the game earlier in the playoffs to tie the game. That he made a bucket driving to the game winner.
I personally think he was sabotaging some games, but
we don't have anybody. We don't have anybody that can just go get a bucket from the wing. Like you just throw it to him and say, "Everybody clear out, go get it."
No, we don't.
They have Jamal Murray.
No, we don't.
We don't have anybody.
No, we don't.
You know.
Hey, but listen, if Austin Reeves there, I'm passing him the ball. He'll make it.
But I don't think that he can consistently
is
get
Austin
you a
Reeves
bucket.
Jamal Murray? No.
Yeah.
But am I confident? And if the fourth, what's his name? The fourth, I can't think of his name.
Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker.
Yeah.
If Lonnie Walker get a little groove, I'm cool with that. Now Vanderbilt, I don't want him to shoot nothing. You know
It's not at all.
Right.
Yeah, so
He's-
I need Vanderbilt.
When he saw he was not behind the 3-point line, and he stepped behind the 3-point line,
Hey.
and he
Threw up an
shot
air ball.
that shit. And that's,
I was like,
So
no.
Vanderbilt,
I was like, oh yeah.
listen.
No.
I saw
limited.
LeBron pass the ball to Vanderbilt, and he looked like he thought about it before he jumped up to dunk the ball. He was like, "Oh, I can do that." I saw him thinking about it.
It's not a 3-point shot, but I just think that what's happening to the Lakers is an old LeBron, and that we came into this series. We won last series because I believe that our wings, other than Steph Curry, our wings outplayed theirs. Austin Reeves, Schroeder, D'Lo outplayed their wings, and then we had the advantage of AD. They didn't have anybody down low to go combat AD. This was a series. I even said it before on the breaks that this was a series that was going to come down to wing play.
Yeah.
And our wings are being totally outplayed, and that's why we're losing. Like, it's nothing. AD is playing really good basketball. He's playing against a 2-time MVP. He's doing a hell of a job. Our guys aren't balling. LeBron, I thought, was going to be able to take another. I thought he was going to be able to come to this series and say, "I'm the best wing. I'm about to dominate. Let's go and get this title. We have a chance." But he just can't do it anymore.
All right, cool. Real quick. Do we have any chance of coming back? Step back.
No.
Michael?
There's always a chance.
Okay.
There's always a chance.
All right. I say no. Let's go ahead and go to break on that, and we'll be right back. We're going to talk about some other stuff.
Profanity Nation.
Profanity Nation.
A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
Yo, so yeah, we back. We already know the Lakers ain't gonna win. So hey, we gonna talk about something else.
Let's roll.
Well, you know what, Michael got a little hope. You know what was it, 10%?
Yeah, I got 10%.
All right, cool. We got 10%. So 90% chance.
What's AD jersey number 3?
Yeah,
3%.
3%.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
okay,
Cool.
bad.
Hey, let's get into something else.
Okay.
Michael, you was over there covering the Sparks game.
Yep.
Brittany Griner came back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how did Sparks look? How exciting was it to be in there? And Kamala Harris made an appearance. Let's talk about all that.
So it was just a really dope experience. I already figured coming into the season, like it's gonna be one of the biggest games of the year, maybe even like more like bigger than a playoff game because of Brittany Griner's first game. You had the VP there, Magic Johnson there, Pau Gasol was there. You had Byron Scott, Robert Ory, Darvin Ham. You know, he should have been writing up a game plan.
Like, what you doing?
What's going on? But you know, he's living his life.
No, hey, no days off.
He was there.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, it was great energy. They did
Darvin
a
Ham
great
try to
job.
get some inspiration.
No, man, maybe. But it was great energy there. The WNBA, they did a great job with this. I wish they would have promoted it even more. They should have been pushing it down people's throats. It's in L.A. It's Brittany Griner. She's back. But, you know, they did what they did. But, no, it was great energy in there. It's probably the best crowd I've seen at a Sparks game in the, the past 2 years that I've covered them. The team looks amazing. They have a coach that's a WNBA coach. Kurt Miller is coming over from, a long stint with the Connecticut Sun. He knows what he's doing with the ladies. The ladies trusting him. You had D. Fish last year. He was a coach. He was a GM. So it was like he was handling a lot. Now you have Karen Bryant there. That's the GM. And Coach Miller can just focus on that. And they look really exciting. Like, they look much better than they did last year. Last year, they were, like, really slow. You know, they had Liz there. But now it's like they're going to play with speed. NECA is doing her thing. And they were missing 2 veteran players that's going to help out the team. But I really like Zaya Cook. I think she's such a baller coming from South Carolina. Very exciting rookie. She's going to have her ups and downs, but she can hoop. Jordan Canada. They just look like a much better basketball team without Fisher being the head coach. With somebody who's like, I know women's basketball. I'm going to coach them like this, and it looks really well. They were able to smack the Mercury, but their real test is going to be Thursday coming up back at the Crypto.com Arena. They play the Las Vegas Aces, and they looked amazing in their first game. Yeah.
So you think the purple and gold can win the championship?
I won't go that far because you have teams like, Liberty. You have the Aces here. I even think Phoenix is going to get better as the season go on. But they look like a team who's missed the playoffs the last 2 years, that they can finally make the playoffs. And we all know this is L.A. When you're winning, people come out to the games and want to support. They haven't been winning the last 2 years, so the support has been much lower. So I'm hoping that they can put together, a really good season to win some games and get into the playoffs and possibly get a home playoff game.
So what was the reception with Brittany?
People loved it. The crowd, everybody was cheering for her throughout the game. Every time she scored, you would have thought she was a Sparks player.
Yeah.
That's the type of love that she was getting. But it's expected for the rest of this year. I would say at least for the first away game she played at any team, she's going to get a lot of love because, that whole situation that happened with her.
Yeah, I don't want to get canceled, so I'm going to leave that situation alone.
Yeah.
Pat, what do you think? You think the Sparks going to be any good this year?
Yeah, I think they'll do pretty good. I don't know if they're going to beat the Aces. The Aces always have a strong team this year. Mm-hmm. And I know New York is going to be good. UNESCO, right? That's her name.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, UNESCO.
UNESCO.
Yeah,
UNESCO
Sabrina.
She's the truth right now. Like for real. Like dude, she for real. Like it's not like she don't play. And the best thing about her is the fact that she got that Kobe connection. Like it is authentic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like people like girls wearing the GGs. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You want to wear the GGs.
She was connected.
She connected. I was at the Baba Academy. You know what I'm saying? Like he was looking out for me. Like he really was I was like his apprentice. Like you know what I'm saying? He would try to like coach me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody had that inside, like, and then she would pass that knowledge down to, like, Gigi. Like, it was like a transference. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So when I see her balling, like, I don't like nothing New York.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate everything New York.
And they got a squad with her.
But they cool. I like looking at them. So it's like, I mess with them.
They got a squad with her over there, and John Quayle Jones, the former MVP. Breonna Stewart is there from the Seattle Storm. What I would say to fans in LA that I think the Sparks may not be one of the top 3 teams in the league, but I think they're going to win a lot more games than last year. They're going to be way more exciting. Like last year, some of the game they played so slow because they was trying to play through Liz and trying to play through NECA. But this year, Coach Miller has them up and down. They're just up and down the court trying to push the ball. Jordan Canada's doing her thing. Lexi Brown knocking down threes. De'Erica Hamby is coming there, another big to help out NECA and Chene. I think it's going to be an exciting brand of basketball, but I don't think that they're the Aces. Like the Aces adding Candace Parker is like the biggest cheat code.
Yeah, what the hell is
with
that?
With Asia Wilson,
what?
That. Yeah, that's crazy.
What are we doing here? Candace!
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the interview, though, with Candace.
Yeah, she went with the Sky, right?
When she was talking, she went over there.
Yeah, she went with the Sky. She paid back her hometown, like, I got you. Then I'm going to go ahead and make this money and win.
Facts.
Yeah, but, I thought it was really interesting that Candace said that she's never had her own locker room until she went to the Aces. Did you guys hear that?
No, yeah.
Yeah. So she had an interview like the 16 years.
Yeah.
And
like
we know she never had. She said she never had the ability to leave her shoes and stuff in the locker room. Mm-hmm. She never had that.
Yeah.
Like so, but I
so you went at the Staples Center.
At the Staples Center, yeah. There was no
because
locker room.
Because there's locker rooms. There's Clippers, Lakers, Kings. That's it. Those are the only places that you see on their doors when you go underneath. You see the doors. You see a Laker door. That's the Lakers. You see Kings. You see Clippers. There's nothing for the Sparks.
Damn.
Right,
Yeah.
and then she didn't have it at the Sky.
Yep.
And then she didn't, and she. So the first time she actually.
So this
had
was literally
own,
a locker room made for women.
Right. Yeah. You're right. For the Aces.
For the
right?
Aces. That's dope.
And so,
that's inclusion. That's inclusion, right?
Yeah. So and then I loved it when she made the interview, and then the Aces said, "We got you," and it says Parker.
Locker,
with her stuff. So she actually leave her stuff there.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we understand the struggles of like the WNBA and all that stuff. I mean, is it crazy about what the Phoenix Mercury said? What's her name? Vanessa Nygaard, said, talking about, I don't know if you heard Stat Pat, but you could definitely give an opinion. She was disappointed that LA did not sell out the crypto arena, for Brittany Griner. She said, come on, LA, how could y'all not sell out first of all, wait a minute. I don't think the Sparks have ever sold out.
Yeah, I want to look that up. Yeah.
That's the first question.
Yeah.
Second question, Brittany Griner plays for Phoenix, right?
Facts.
She don't play for the Lakers.
Yeah, she's not a
She
Spark.
don't play for the Spark, right?
Yeah.
So how much expectation do you think LA and Los Angeles is going to do for an opposing. It was over 10,000 people in there.
Which is great.
Let me tell you, I've gone to a sports game, right? It would be 4,000. They have seats in premier section for $3. Right, I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Maybe $3 tickets for a premiere.
Yeah.
It's a suite. I could be in a suite for $10.
Yeah.
You know, listen. So they had 10,000 people in there. Should she just shut up? What do you think, Pat?
You got to Pat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, should she shut up? Talk about how could y'all not
Why
sell
y'all didn't
out?
pack the house?
I'm just talking in general. How could she was mad that we didn't sell out for her Phoenix Mercury team.
So Brittany Griner though is a social justice warrior, pretty much, right?
Is she?
She's part of this. They put her in this thing, right?
Yeah.
And then she was a political pawn. Like she's all, so it's like it's all
you
kind
said
of.
I didn't.
Sorry, are you really?
It's coming. It's coming.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Whatever.
I just want to make sure we know.
So she's in this thing, right? And so, but like, it's not like Jordan went to go play baseball and then Jordan comes back. Like, it's Brittany Griner. I get it. I know you were in prison. I get that. But your game wasn't like the best thing. Like you the cream of the crop of the WNBA. You good, but you're not the best.
No, yeah. And my question I will ask, the Mercury coach is any of the WNBA teams selling out an NBA arena?
Why you putting that burden on us?
No, yeah.
Sell out your own crowd.
So
you know what I'm saying? Before you start talking about sellouts, sell out your shit first.
So they played their first home game. I want to know the numbers of the people in the crowd, but not to kill them and say you guys are the WNBA. That's what it is. My another excuse for us here in LA would be, Coach, is that the Lakers game at home, Game 3, was the next day. So you couldn't expect for people to say, "Hey, I want to go to crypto 2 straight days." Everybody's saving their energy up because Game 3 they know was the biggest game of the season for the Lakers. The Lakers needed that win.
They didn't get it.
It was kind of understandable that it wasn't sold out the way that she expected because A, is not the Lakers. A, is not as big as a game. It's game number 1. The Mercury will be back later in the season to play the Sparks in LA. So I just think that, she just kind of spoke, I guess, what she felt, but you have to keep it real,
She's like,
yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. So anyway,
don't put that on us.
Yeah. Hey, so look, I actually want to have a discussion about this, and I have an out of bounds segment also, but I want to actually have a real discussion about this. So I'm gonna go into my out of bounds.
Okay.
I think everybody gonna agree with me with this, but I've been wrong with that. You know about out of bounds segment, right? Yeah. So my out of bounds segment is very simple, man. There's this guy named Devontae Pack. Everybody, y'all know who Devontae Pack is? Michael, you don't know who Devontae Pack is?
I don't.
Stat Pack, you don't know who Devontae Pack is?
No.
All right, so let me tell you who Devontae Pack is. Devontae Pack is the homeboy that be going around and running lasers on the Indiana Pacers, and got suspended for a year in Memphis, banned from the Memphis game. That's
because he does
the
little laser.
Because
pointer.
it was laser pointers over there. Devontae Pack is the dude that when they was over at the street ball thing and they was hanging out and they roughed up the 17-year-old. You know what I mean? But you know who else Devontae Pack is? Stat Pack?
No.
That is Ja Morant's best friend.
Oh,
wow.
No.
Right? Devontae Pack is the Instagram that Ja Morant was on. Right?
Wow.
So let me tell y'all something. Right? Let me tell you now. Look. One thing I hate LeBron on the basketball court. What I love about LeBron is the people that he hang around, they understood that there was a brand and he was the face of that, and there is a standard that had to be, right? Am I out of bounds by saying Ja Morant need to find new friends that will make sure that he holds up to the standard that he's supposed to be in? Because this guy, Devontae Pack, who played basketball, obviously not good enough to be in the league, is the one that's bringing this dude down and causing Ja Morant to lose $50, $60, $70 million. Look, as far as I'm concerned, if that was David Stern, John Morant would have been suspended for the whole season next year. Am I out of bounds to say that John Morant need to get new friends?
Oh, 100% you're in bounds. Because of the fact that, but it feels to me when it comes to John Morant understands that he needs new friends.
No, he don't.
No, I think he does.
I
think he does. What I'm saying is, I think John Morant don't want new friends. He don't want, and also
right.
he wants to live that life.
No,
he wants to be a part of that. So what I'm saying, like, okay, let's be real here. Somebody snap you on the wrist and say, okay, like, don't do that. Now, look, we got you up there. You got girls shaking their ass. You got it good. Hey, let's be real here. This is a bad look, bro. I don't know what you think this is. This is a bad look. I don't know how you want to spin it. Mm-hmm. It's a bad look. Don't do it again. They gonna suspend you for 6. We gonna suspend you for whatever amount of games, and we gonna squash this. Just be on the straight and narrow. Then all of a sudden, the Nike commercials come out, and like everybody squashed it, right? Mm-hmm. He shoot at the gym. He coming there at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole commercial. I'm like, that's a nice commercial. Like everybody kind of like put it behind him, and then he go ahead and then rub the league's nose in it. That is why I think that he understands the ramifications. He already went through that training. He already went through that BS training before that, like behavioral training. And he still just do the same thing. It's the bad influence is always going to be there. He got to want to not want to be there. He wants to be a part of that. That's why I'm saying, like, yes, you're in bounds. But John Morant, until he decides that, look, man, I'm above this. But it's like those dudes that, like they said, like rappers want to be ball players. Ball players want to be rappers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of that thing.
And I'm happy you said that because when you mentioned LeBron came up in the era. He graduated high school 03. Biggest stars then were in hip hop were probably Jay-Z, P. Diddy, which were guys known for getting after money, taking care of your business, don't do anything to mess up your money. John Morant is growing up in the era where they looking at a guy like NBA YoungBoy who ain't nowhere near about that, who's trying to spread that, like even rappers today who are really trying to spread, I'm going to carry this, you got to know that I'm like this. So I think some of that kind of dictates who he is and how his friends move too as well. But I think you're in bounds. It's all about who you have around you. There's nobody that's holding him accountable.
His daddy be every game.
Yeah, even his dad.
But and his mama though. His mama be the one calling him over, talking about. Did you hear about that? He said, "Hey, his mama called him over. Said, hey, they over there messing with me, and they came to go.
They talking mess to you about your sister at the school, and he pulled up to the high school.
No, like what are we doing? Because see, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. John Morant, and I don't want this for you, but it's gonna happen. A bullet's gonna be come out that gun.
Yeah.
And then your life is gonna be changed.
Changed forever.
This is what I hate about the people that saying, I don't know if y'all heard, well, he hasn't done anything illegal. I get that.
Yeah, which is right.
I get that. Yeah. He has not done anything illegal. I got that. But at the same time, you keep putting you want to keep on wanting to show off something. Look, I got guns in my house. They're in the safe. I don't pull them out. I don't dance around. No, I'm not famous. Well, look. Nipsey Hussle walked around the neighborhood and was keeping it real and was providing for the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. It was that one person that hated on him and he ain't there. Yeah. Ice Cube moved out and they laughed at him, but Ice Cube then went into being a mogul and making movies. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys have to really understand how people move. Dr. Dre, moved out. And got in and elevated. Nobody live in the hood no more. Yep. Nobody keep it real. And
John not even from the hood. That's the
right. That's what I'm saying. So
what are you talking about right now?
John don't even have the instinct. You don't even have the instinct, dog. So my own thing is, dog, like John Morant. Hey, You know
what Josh should do?
Go.
We look at Kobe, right? With his career. He had a big brother, even though a lot of us, we didn't know about it, but MJ was his guy. I think that Ja needs to look to one of these guys that's far. It might be LeBron James that he reaches out to and say, hey, I really need your guidance through this career. You've dealt with it more than anybody. You were 16 and people were already proclaiming you were going to be one of the best. How were you able to go through it unscathed? I need to you're going to have to, I want you to be my big bro on this journey of mine so that I can be the best player I can be. I can be the best player when it comes to my image, because Ja has to understand. Yeah, he didn't commit any crime. I heard JJ Redick came out and said that.
JJ's an idiot.
Which is crazy, but you're representing $1 billion brand. Yeah. Damn it, I don't give a damn if I owned a McDonald's. I couldn't have my McDonald's employee posting videos, holding a gun and waving it around because you're representing my brand. And, it's McDonald's, it's the NBA. Yeah. So you have to understand who you are as a player and your name and the brand that you're representing. So I think that he really needs to find a big bro in the league that will take him under his wing, that will say, yo, chop it up with me. I'm going to tell you who to keep away from you. It can be somebody, maybe, I don't know, maybe like Allen Iverson, who was good at I don't know if you guys know the story that most people feel that it's Allen Iverson. Stephen A. always talks about, where he said there was a player who gave his friend $20,000 and said, have a good life. I can't have you around because you're going to mess up my reputation and bring me down. John needs to find a big bro that can give him some game and tell him that very same thing.
I got another out of bounds. I just thought about it. Am I out of bounds to say that T. Morant needs to talk to LeVar Ball about how to keep his kids out of trouble?
Yeah, you in bounds.
I got a double out of bounds. Am I in bounds?
Yeah, you in bounds for that.
Yeah. That's a good one. It shows you the difference.
Right. Because everybody hated what LeVar Ball was doing, but when his son when he got in trouble, he hit it head on and got in his ass about it, and you ain't seen nothing else.
Because the difference, LeVar is like, y'all ain't my friends. Y'all my sons.
Right.
So, y'all gonna move how I want you to move. That's why LaMelo said, man, I'm about to go overseas because I ain't trying to be on everything Pops is telling me to do. To where T. Martin, Ja, like his homie. You know what I'm saying? Like his best friend. Like, I'm with you on the court dancing. Yeah. T might be in the clubs just off camera, what we don't know about. So
that's what I'm saying. So I think LeVar Ball, first of all, need to get with T. Morant.
Okay. I like that. I think that'd be dope.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I want to thank everybody for, coming. Simpson going to be back next week. But, hey, Michael, can you tell us where we can find you?
Hey, so make sure that you guys tap in Michael the PG, MyKellthepG, Instagram, Twitter, TGN Sports, man. Tap in as we cover everything sports for you here in L.A. The Breaks here, man, Infinity Studios. Check me out every Thursday at noon, bringing you that fire. I got a shout out to Starcade Media, Kansas City. I'm on a show there called Arrowhead Allies, where I cover the Kansas City Chiefs. If you're a Chief fan, Chief Kingdom, come tap in. We do our things every Tuesday. So yeah, man, out here grinding, man. Can't stop, won't stop.
Man, I love it, man. We got to grind to get what you want.
Exactly.
And you know how to stay out of trouble, unlike,
Oh, yeah.
you got good friends.
Don't wave guns around and don't record your ignorance. That's when you put the cameras away.
Stupid dog. That's rookie mistakes.
Yeah. Hey, that's it for this week. We're going to see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.